Yeah, that's right. He blowing the fucking place up. Of course, explosions. But, we don't get the daylight yet. Shit! Well, he might be dead, but, his machine's on. So let's get that thing reactivated. And let's unlock all the locks in the university while we're at. Now, that's a door off to the left. We won't be taking that quite yet. We need to get the daylight. Depending on the ending you want, it is a contributing factor. Basically, if you want the happy ending, you want your character to take the daylight. If you want a small additional scene, you want extra daylight that will not go to anyone. If you want your partners to have a higher chance of living, if their virus gauge isn't critical, give them a daylight. But that will not affect your ending. Though there is an additional secret ending. Every single character is paired up for a secret ending. The only one I know off the top of my head is George and Cindy. The third person, or if you were online, the other two people would have to be dead, but since there's only a single player, the third person that is not the pair needs to be dead. And then both characters need to not take daylight, and you'll get the secret ending. It's not exactly bad, but it's not exactly a happy ending. It's kind of like a, I understand that I'm affected and so on, and I helped a greater future and stuff. Because, basically, it kind of carries on like the daylight got taken with them, so it's not exactly a horrible ending. I can't remember if you have to be carrying daylight for that. Actually, I think you might have to, but you might have to look up about those endings. It's been so long, but yeah, basically, there's three types of endings. The good ending, taking the daylight. The bad ending, not taking the daylight. And then you have the special pair ending, where both people need to not take the daylight. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think you need to be carrying daylight, but not use it. So obviously you can't give it to your partners because they will use it. Now, the special kind of scene you can see, you need extra daylight. So I recommend taking two, but that's up to you. If your partner's virus gauge is doing pretty alright, you won't really need to give them it, because there's not much of the level left at this point, so there's only a bit left. Just a little extra, not too much longer, but we're still not at the end yet. Still not at the end. Still more. Still more. Forevermore. But yeah, as you may notice, we're taking a secret passage here, which may sound familiar because we pointed out several secret passages when we first started. And yes, this is that moment I was talking about where you would later be run through some blooms. This is the event. Well, obviously, I'm sure you've realized that the entire school is going to explode, meaning all the items inside are going to go kaboom. So, yes, we will be going through these rooms, and as you can probably realize, this is a shortcut all the way to the outside area, where all the different areas interconnect. That's why I say, like, the glasses, while ain't completely necessary to activate the shortcut, will immensely save you time. Now, for some reason he didn't start chasing me, but the boss can chase you during this scene, so don't be like, oh well, I'm safe. It's unconscious somewhere. No, it will chase you. Why it's not? I don't know. I guess I got kind of lucky in that retrospect, but he can. So just be aware of that. He can, he will, and he shall come. Consume your soul. It really sucks that Dave's dead, though. And his time by gets buried, actually, now that I think about it. He doesn't even get an honorable bury. Just like, he dead, leave him here. Fucking sucker couldn't do shit.
Go.
Yes.
Damn it. Why didn't you pick up the handgun ammo? You freaking fool. You freaking fool. But yeah. No, you can go the long way. It kind of depends on how much time you have left. I mean, you get, 5 minutes, so depending on what you're doing with daylight and ending, you'll have more or less time. It doesn't take that long to get the fuck out of the building, so I mean, even if you did take the long way, it wouldn't be that bad.
Is there no way to open this?
I would say at least have 3 minutes if you're taking the long way.
Oh,
Just to be safe, because you never know, you might encounter the stalking bastard. But, yeah, basically, you're hanging out here now. If you have any supplies, this is another area you could, drop a lot of your items and, anything inside the school and drop them out here. Because you have access to all the stuff out here. Interestingly, I've never tried it until this recording, to see if you can go into the other areas, during this moment, and you cannot. It doesn't really surprise me, but I didn't really know that, so...
this is it.
Always something new to learn, I guess. But yeah, basically, get everything managed. Ooh, get everything managed and items sorted, everyone healed up, because this is the last stretch of the level. And this is obviously the important part, because, well, you know, I know it's spoiling, but there's a boss. And he's still alive, it's not quite dead. He kinda doesn't like us, so... yeah, we got all that. Yeah, see, here's me trying the doors here. I was like, never tried that before. But it obviously makes sense not to really go there, because I mean, you only got everything you need. Oh, come on, 1 minute, your life forever. Eternal existence. Light. Seriously, what the hell is taking so long, yo? You know, it'd probably just been nicer if they made it where it just fucking ended when everyone got here. I mean, obviously I understand if you're playing online and that. Computer seems to cheat and just warp around fucking places. We've seen a lot of weird warpage around here. I'm just gonna call the fucking computer a cheater. But as for everyone else, you know, online, you know, obviously they didn't get here, so in case they wandered around into who fucking knows, Bill. I mean, there's a lot of places to go. And until the radio call, obviously nobody's gonna know what chemicals have been collected, which is what really sucks about this stage online. No guarantee in knowing what the fuck's going on.
What was that?
We are here, we are here, we are here. We are here, we are here, we are here.
Is anyone down there? We're here to get you out. Somewhere close. There's a courtyard in that direction. Go there. We don't have much time. Hurry.
Why can't you land here? There's plenty of space. Come on, you son of a bitch. Damn you. Seriously, what the fuck? And beware, there are bees! So be careful. You don't want to get poisoned. Being poisoned now is a very bad idea unless you can kill it. Because, like I said, it's the final stretch, so poison's very bad. And this whole incident here and the recording went horrible on my end. I mean, we live and everything, it just didn't go out so well for me. I'm not 100%. I can't remember if it's in this or File 2, but I know there was a rocket launcher hidden somewhere. And I'm pretty sure it's here, but I don't remember. I couldn't find it. I can't remember where it was. Or maybe I'm just insane. I mean, after all, during the Hellfire stage boss, my memory had failed me, so I could just be having bad flashbacks. Either way, there's a lot of items here, and basically going to the far other side will trigger the next cutscene. So try to get all the supplies as you can. Is obviously the full suggestion. So, because once the boss is dead, you can't explore this area. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, there's a boss coming up. Like that. That was so unexpected, right? It's like, it's quiet, silent, it's big, there's tons of fucking ammo everywhere. Sure, there's no boss fight here. None at all. Like, of course, it's just a red herring. It just looks like it. Just looks like it. What? What? But and as you can probably notice, we're finding lots of grenade launching ammo around here. We're getting quite a handful. So, yeah, basically at this point, you shouldn't be having a lot of problems with that. You should be pretty good when it comes to that. But, anyway, what's, oh yeah, I think there's, yeah, assault rifle magazine. We'll give that to all battle college students! Trying to decide what the hell to do here. But anyway, let's go ahead and activate the next cutscene, which will heading for the door. God damn it! Ah, what eat your brains? Your whole monster madness bow for suburbia. Let's play a little game. Yay! So yeah, now we get to fight the boss. He's a little more sluggish sure during this encounter, and I'm still trying to look for that rocket launcher. I could have swore there's one, but I don't know. Anyway, Yoko takes a few pot shots at him, and he immediately goes for her. And for some stupid reason, she's all the way up there. And wouldn't you know it, Mark's the slowest climber out of everyone. Son of a bitch. I end up climbing over this whole fucking thing trying to get to them. I'm like, son of a bitch. Come on. It's like ridiculous.
Stop it.
Look, I'd love to stop but I'm trying to get them.
No.
Sadly, Yoko's getting damaged heavily doing this. It's not exactly what I was hoping would happen. I'm trying to help. I'm trying, but it's not working very well. Oh shit, one. Nope. Fucking live. Damn auto aim. Yeah, I had some auto aim failure here and still didn't fucking work. Damn it, game. Damn it. Yeah, Yoko. Good thing I loaded Yoko with a lot of shit, because this boss, it's like, Yoko's like, I gotta get as far away from Mark as I can so he can't fucking help. Even though he has every fucking grenade launching out. Yeah, that's basically when he jumps in there, you need to fucking immediately start running. Get this to your head. That sucks. That's what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, boy. No! Die! Ha! Bomb solved. And we immediately go to the next area. Next area being the end. Good job, Mark. Melee exports. I like this little scene here. It's a nice little way to end the level. Little scenario design credits and that, you know. Very nice music. It's like, yes, we've made it. We'll get to live. We get to see the ending and that, you know. It's all nice. Little credit roll before the ending, and then the big credit roll. That's always a good thing. Well, it's always good. Oh, it finally made it to the front square. Hey, you go! Fuck. Oh yeah, you didn't think that was it, did you? Oh no. Now it's the final boss fight. Obviously, I didn't use the daylight. The daylight is a weapon during this fight. It can be very useful. But anyway, so your first task, if you're going to use the daylight, if you're not using daylight, well, you would just fight like anything else. It has a dashing flown into its way and points its arm a lot. Aside from that, it's pretty much the same. Is shooting that red thing is also a weakness on it. Damn, it really likes me. There, that's what you want. Now, you basically crucially injure this fucking thing. Load it. Each daylight is 1 ammo, and that's it. Waste it, it's gone. Hit it, and it's dead. Now, I don't know if it one-shot kills in harder modes. I think it just crucially injures it in much harder difficulties, I think. But you only get that scene if you kill it with daylight. That's it. The ending. The daylight ending, since we did use the daylight. No! Raccoon City! No! Why? All of Raccoon City is gone! Why? No! Come on, if you're a fan of Resident Evil, this must be like the, what, fucking 20th time seeing Raccoon City explode?
Please, Lord, never again.
What caused the tragic events which claimed the lives of so many Raccoon City citizens is still unclear.
It's clear as day. It's us, mankind.
And that's usually how most people's endings are. And it's a scene inside the helicopter. You get take off, Raccoon blows up, seeing the helicopter, and then watch it fly into the sunset side there. Some endings are just a little bit longer or shorter. I will be showing all the endings because you can unlock them in the collection. So they will be included with this. However, you can only get the daylight ending endings. You cannot get the non-daylight endings and the paired up non-daylight endings. Those you have to actually legitimately do in a actual game. So you do not get those in your collection. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching and getting to see Resident Evil Outbreak. It was fun to actually re-experience it again after so long. And it was a nice change of pace than all the RPGs and stuff. Because, well, you know, obviously, doing a lot of RPGs kind of does wear down on you a little bit. So it's kind of nice to do something on the side, not something that invested tons of time. Overall, it is a really short game. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I'd say it's not a bad game. It's only not the worst Resident Evil game. It had a lot of daring ideas for its time. Certainly it went down since the online mode gone now. It was a much more title to play with its online. Single player wise, it's down a few notches, but I still say it's not bad. Especially if you're the type of person that likes being sadistic with your playthroughs, like really hard, solo, handgun only, tackle, no, knife, only knife. This is actually a very good game that you could make a lot of interesting challenges for yourself. So if you're kind of sadistic like that, this could be a game for you in that way too. The lone wolf option and a lot of the different characters and their powers can offer you interesting ideas for playing with that. So in the game, it's quite cheap. I think it goes for about $10 really huge wise. I mean, I don't think it's really that expensive. I've never seen one expensive, so it should be pretty cheap and easy to get a hold of. Ever since the online went down, not too many people really consider it a very worthwhile title to get. Admittedly, the AI, I think the AI is slightly better in FAL 2, but I liked the stages in FAL 1 more. They felt like they had a lot more interesting lore. There's a few interesting stages in FAL 2, but, you know, it's just varying opinion. You know, some people like the ones in FAL 2 more than one, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like your own thoughts on stages I like. I think the Outbreak 1 felt like, and I think the reason for that is because FAL 2, some of the assets of FAL 2 do exist in FAL 1. Some of the NPC characters from FAL 2 exist on FAL 1's disc. You can even play them, like the Zookeepers. They're from FAL 2. So, I mean, there are characters that exist on FAL 1 that are on FAL 2. Or exclusive to FAL 2 when it comes to the story. So, I mean, FAL 2, some people just feel like was a thrown together game with other assets that were already made but not polished as much. So I mean I don't think the game's unpolished, but you know, it's just all subjective. They did add a few new ideas. They gave a few characters some more how I kept going down against Alyssa. That Alyssa gets the stun gun at the beginning of every stage of FAL 2. A nice little thing to encourage you to pickle, because stun gun, pretty nice. Pretty nice weapon. Cindy, I think Cindy also gets something too. I can't quite remember. Basically, they did a few little balancements to make other characters more useful. They did a lot more varying with the NPC items, in my opinion, and they made most of the stages much longer, to be honest. Well, Outbreak, FAL 1, most of the stages are pretty short, aside from Hellfire and Decisions. FAL 2, they all feel kind of more average, fleshed out a little more in time. So, I mean, you know, it's really subjective, but the final stage is pretty fucking long in FAL 2, too. 222. What is this, Final Fantasy X-2? But, there's a they did a lot of interesting things with the final stage in Foul 2 also. There's multiple ending paths, and there's a crucial decision part that could really immensely throw your party away. I remember many times it was kind of confusing what way some parties groups would want to do. But anyway, for the rest of this video, I will be showing off the rest of the ending. So this video might be just a tad bit longer than the general video. It kind of depends how I cut it up. I'm gonna have all the endings in the final video with all this, but basically, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. If a lot of people enjoyed this, I'll probably start Foul 2 at some point too. It's a pretty quick title to go through too. It's not incredibly time-consuming. So anyway, till next time, I'll leave you with the rest of the endings for Resident Evil Outbreak, for the other characters, the Daylight ending for everyone else. Oh, by the way, in case you thought this was over, there's still a little bit more.
Target will soon be in visual range. Hurry up. You only have 15 minutes left to get out of there. Roger.
Here are today's results. It's been 6 months, but the number's still the same. There's no way people could sustain life there.
Not humans, no.
Sir, there's a call for you from the head office.
Put it through.
We'll start at noon, as scheduled. Is everything ready?
Yes, we'll be dropping 2 for each, beginning with sample T4. The rest will follow at 15-minute intervals.
this anymore. Well, what should I do with the rest of my life?
I'll think about it after I take a nap.
Does it really work? Oh, oh, no, shit! Hey, get back here! Uh-oh! Hey! Oh. Thanks! You're the man!
It's finished. I can finally rest. No, I have one thing left to do. I'm not a savior. It's just my duty.
it's all about Dream, I'll forget it.
Even I've had enough. Just thinking about the column I have to write. I'm getting a headache.
Are you all right? Take this.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Is there a secret hiding inside me?
Yoko, it's been 2 years. Oh, but you might not know that.
If so, I can't run away from it. This is finally something hopeful. I have to see this through to the end.
It's finished at last. But I'm out of a job.
Oh,
It's nothing.
Don't be silly. You need to stop the bleeding. Yeah. There's any number of things I can do.